नाज़रीन अस्सलाम वालेकुम, वेलकम बैक। मैं इस वक्त वाइट हाउस के अगले हिस्से में खड़ा हूँ। आप मेरे लेफ़्ट साइड पे देख सकते हैं कि वाइट हाउस क्लियरली नज़र आ रहा है। इस घर का मकीन कहने को तो आज़ाद दुनिया का हुक्मरान है, लेकिन खुद कितना आज़ाद है शायद वो ये खुद भी नहीं जानता। और उसे बसा औकात जो उसके एडवाइज़र्स हैं वो उसे बताते होंगे कि साहब आप ये कर सकते हैं और ये नहीं कर सकते, और कहाँ तक आप आज़ाद हैं। देखते हैं हम कि जो बाइडन है, इसने एज़ यूजुअल जो इसराइल की तरफ साइड लेनी थी उसने वो साइड ली इस जंग के अंदर, क्योंकि वो मजबूर था, उसने वही साइड लेनी थी, उसके पास कोई और चॉइस नहीं थी। सेकेंड वर्ल्ड के वार के बाद दुनिया में जो कॉलोनाइजेशन सिस्टम है वो ख़त्म हो चुका है। अब जो दुनिया को कंट्रोल किया जा रहा है वो पैसे से कंट्रोल किया जाता है, वो मालियाती निज़ाम के ज़रिए से कंट्रोल किया जा रहा है। जो दुनिया का जदीद कॉलोनाइजेशन सिस्टम है वो मालियाती निज़ाम है जिसके ज़रिए से दुनिया को कंट्रोल किया जा रहा है, और उससे अमेरिका या उसकी अवाम या अमेरिका ख़ुद बजाते स्टेट और या एक मुल्क के वो भी इसको भी इससे इस्तिस्ना हासिल नहीं है। वो भी मालियाती निज़ाम के ज़रिए से ही कंट्रोल किया जा रहा है, और इसका भी मालियाती निज़ाम किसी और के कंट्रोल में है। तो इसलिए जो उसके हुक्मरान हैं वो भी मजबूर हैं। उनको जो बताया जाता है वो पूछते हैं कि हमें क्या करना है, और उनको बताया जाता है कि उन्होंने ये करना है। और जो अमेरिकन अवाम है वो भी मजबूर हैं। अगर आप गूगल करें तो आप हैरान होंगे ये देखकर कि 60% से ज़्यादा लोग जो हैं अमेरिका में वो पे चेक टू पे चेक रहते हैं। उनकी जो मालियाती आज़ादी है वो उनके पास उनको हासिल नहीं है। बहुत ही कम लोग हैं जो कि यहाँ पे आसूदा हाल है, वरना 60% और इससे ज़्यादा लोग जो हैं वो पे चेक टू पे चेक गुजारा करते हैं। तो इसलिए जो अमेरिका की अवाम है, जो अभी हम प्रोटेस्ट से होके आ रहे हैं, जो कि फ़लस्तीन के हक़ में प्रोटेस्ट मुनक़िद किया गया था, उसमें बहुत से अमेरिकन लोग भी शामिल थे और जूस भी उसमें शामिल थे। और अमेरिकन लोग जो हैं वो भी इस वक्त ये महसूस कर रहे हैं कि इसराइल के साथ जो खड़ा होने का जो फ़ैसला अमेरिका ने एज़ ए रियासत किया और जो मुसलसल किए चला जा रहा है जब से वो इसराइल वजूद में आया है, वो दुरुस्त नहीं है। अब ये लोगों के अंदर सोशल मीडिया की वजह से कॉन्शियसनेस जो है वो पूरी तरह से ऊपर रहा है, और टाइड जो है वो चेंज हो रही है। लोगों के अंदर ज़्यादा बेहतर अंडरस्टैंडिंग जो है वो आ रही है, वो चीज़ों को समझ रहे हैं। और सोशल मीडिया की बदौलत जो है अब जो अमेरिकन नई नस्ल है वो इस चीज़ को समझने लगी है कि जो फ़लस्तीन के अंदर जो मैसिकर और जो अपार्थाइड जारी है और जो जेनोसाइड जारी है, अमेरिका को उसका साथ नहीं देना चाहिए और उसकी हुकूमत को साथ नहीं देना चाहिए। और इस वक्त जिन कंपनियों ने इसराइल का साथ देने के लिए जो कंपनियाँ खड़ी हुई आगे आईं, उनको भी इस वक्त माली परेशानियों का सामना है। तो इस वक्त दुनिया को जो मालियाती निज़ाम से कंट्रोल किया जा रहा है, तो हमारी हुकूमतें या लोग या हमारे हुक्मरान वो तो हो सकता है कि वो किसी भी नुक्ते पर इकट्ठे ना हों, क्योंकि उनके लिए उनका इक़्तिदार और दुनियावी जाहो जलाल और दुनियावी चीज़ें जो उनके लिए वो ज़्यादा अहमियत रखती हैं। लेकिन अवाम अपना हिस्सा ज़रूर इसमें डाल सकते हैं। अवाम किस तरह अपना हिस्सा डाल सकते हैं? जिन कंपनियों का वो आसानी से बाइकआउट कर सकते हैं, जो फूड की कंपनियाँ हैं, जो कोको कोला की कंपनी है, जो मैकडोनल्ड है, जो स्टारबक्स है, और जो इस तरह की एस्टी लॉडर है, जो इस तरह की बड़ी बड़ी कंपनियाँ हैं जिन्होंने इसराइल का साथ दिया और दे रही हैं, उनका बॉयकॉट ज़रूर किया जाए। और जो माली नुकसान है उनको वो सबसे ज़्यादा महसूस होगा, और जब उनको माली नुकसान होगा तो फिर वो पीछे हटती चली जाएंगी। जब वो पीछे हटती चली जाएंगी तो ये भी प्रेडिक्शन है कि एक दिन ऐसा ज़रूर आएगा कि अमेरिकन जो लोग हैं उनका प्रेशर इतना बढ़ जाएगा अपनी हुकूमत पर कि उसका इसराइल के साथ खड़े होना मुमकिन नहीं रहेगा। तो इसराइल जो है उसको भी इस बात का पता है कि एक दिन फ्यूचर में ऐसा ज़रूर आने वाला है कि जब अमेरिका इसराइल के साथ जिस तरह आज खड़ा है इस तरह खड़ा नहीं रह सकेगा। तो वो कोशिश ये कर रहे हैं कि वो अपनी जो मुआशी इंडिपेंडेंस है उसको हासिल करें, और जो फ़ौजी इंडिपेंडेंस है उसकी तरफ वो ऑलरेडी पेशकदमी कर चुके हैं और उसमें वो कामयाब हैं। लेकिन जब अमेरिका उनके पीछे से हट जाएगा तो फिर उनके लिए जो है वो मुश्किलात बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएंगी, और उनको सारी सूरत हाल ख़ुद जब समेटनी पड़ेगी और उसका सामना करना पड़ेगा, तो उस वक़्त जो है वो हालात जो हैं वो टाइड पूरी तरह से तब्दील हो जाएगी। अब ये कब होता है ये अब देखने वाला मसला है। और जो सोशल मीडिया है उसने जो एक तूफ़ान बर्पा किया है और एक इनकलाब बर्पा किया है, वो देखने से ताल्लुक़ रखता है कि आज अमेरिकन लोग कितने ज़्यादा तादाद में बाहर निकले हैं और उन्होंने इस प्रोटेस्ट में इसराइल की मुखालफत की है और उनके जेनोसाइड अपार्थाइड की मुखालफत की है और फ़लस्तीनियों के हक़ के लिए वो खड़े हुए हैं और जो उनका जेनोसाइड जारी है उसके ख़िलाफ़ अमेरिकनों ने भी अपनी आवाज़ बुलंद की है। जी नाज़रीन, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं कि ये एक ज्यू फैमिली है और ये जो फ़लस्तीन का अटायर है उसको इख्तियार किए हुए पहने हुए या खड़े हैं और मैं इनसे कुछ सवाल करूँगा तो देखते हैं ये क्या कहते हैं। How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
My name is Ali. How about you? What's your name?
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah?
Yeah.
And you look like a Jew, right?
Yes, I am.
And your sister?
Emmy.
Annie?
Emmy.
Annie. And you know that the Muslims and the Jews, they're sisters and brothers. They
100%.
follow the Ibrahim's the race.
100%, yeah.
One from Ishmael and one from Ishaq. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
And Muhammad is from the Ishmael's race, and Moses was from Isaiah's
Isaac,
race,
yeah.
Isaac, right?
Yes.
So why don't these religious people, they come together and they tell them that we believe in same faith, we have a same faith. Being a Muslim, we believe in Moses too.
100%. I understand.
100%.
Yeah.
All his miracles, all his life, everything is described in Quran.
Yeah.
So I would like to come back to the point that you're here to protest against
Against Israel.
Israel.
Yeah.
Whatever
it's
is.
not a monolith for Jewish people.
Uh-huh.
The occupation and the state of Israel as it is against the Talmud. It's against the teachings of the Talmud. It should not exist.
They're not supposed to have a separate
No.
government.
No, exactly.
It's
They're
against.
we're not supposed to be in the land until our Messiah comes. He has not come.
He has not come.
No.
So it's according to your book. It's whatever
It's
they're doing.
heresy.
It's against their own book.
It's
Okay,
heresy.
we
It's
believe in
against
Old Testament too, you know that.
Yeah,
We believe in
100%.
your book 200%.
Yeah.
Okay, so the religious people, I think they should play some role in there too.
Yeah.
And they're already doing that. They come
Yeah.
in protest, they show their protest that whatever is happening in their name, that's not right, whatever is happening
it's not
there.
my name. Israel is not a monolith for Jewish people. The state of Israel and the apartheid that they are inflicting, we've gone through this. Never again is never again for
Absolutely.
all people.
Absolutely.
And never again is right now.
Absolutely. And if you live somewhere and half of your people change their faith, how you can come and tell them that it's my land and I don't want to kill everybody. I want to get everybody, get rid of everybody.
That's not right. That's ethnic cleansing.
That's
genocide.
ethnic cleansing, genocide.
Yes, exactly.
And if somebody, I'm not in favor of Hamas. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in favor of Hamas. What they did, I'm not in favor of that either.
Right.
But if somebody kills somebody and go hide in a
Yeah.
bus, how you can blow up a whole bus?
Sure.
You cannot
You
blow up a
cannot
whole
do that.
You cannot do that.
There's no room for what's the word I'm looking for? There's no room for like
Extrajudicial killing.
Exactly. And
Unjustified.
There's no room for unjustified killing. There's no room. What's the word I'm looking for?
For apartheid, for
Exactly.
genocide.
Exactly.
Whatever
And what's
they're doing
happening
is
in the West
totally
Bank
wrong.
Is not okay. That is not okay. What is happening in the West Bank, the apartheid there, and all the raids in the West Bank, they're not okay. The settlers in the West Bank, they're not supposed to be there. That's not their land.
If you go Google and see that the map when the Israel started, the existence of Israel started in like 1948, right?
Yes.
You can see how tiny.
It was. Well, it was. More land was given to Jewish people than Palestinians, even though Jewish people were the minority, and that is not right. First of all, their land shouldn't have been taken by Britain and given to Jewish people. That wasn't right as well. But that was a result of anti-Semitism in Britain. British people wanted, especially Balfour, who signed the Balfour Declaration, he wanted Jews out of Britain. They wanted Jews out of Europe. He said, oh, we got this in the war, that we took this from the Ottomans. We've got the
Give
state
them
of
this.
Palestine.
Let
Give
them
them
fight.
there. Go there.
Right.
That's not right, because there was already people there. It's not a land without a people without a land. There were 3% Jewish population at the time, and then
they started.
Yes, exactly. And then all of a sudden it exploded. But even at the time of the state of Israel being incepted, they were still the minority, and the Nakba was in Israel they call it Independence Day. It is the Nakba. It is the catastrophe. There is no room for ethnic cleansing, and that was a genocide.
That's a genocide.
Yeah.
Clearly genocide. I really appreciate that you're clear in your mind. You have clear and resolute in your mind.
Yeah.
You know exactly what's going on.
I understand the history. I have family in Israel. I pray for their safety, but like the existence of the state of Israel as an ethno-state with Palestinians and Arabs being second-class citizens, there's no place for that in the world, no matter where you are. And like I said, never again is never again for all people, and never again is right now.
And then many of them, they could have been Jew too anyway.
Yeah.
Those Palestinian people,
They're Christian
you can see them.
Palestinians,
If they go back and they try to find out their ancestors, their ancestors might be Jews too before,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. We're
They
all
did
from
not
the
come
same
from
area.
Africa.
Yeah.
They're not black people.
Yeah.
They look like
They look the same.
right.
Exactly.
So if they look back into their ancestors, they will be Jews too. Some of them might be Jews too.
Yeah, exactly. We are brothers and sisters. We shouldn't be doing this.
No, not at all. Not
No.
You think it's all for political reasons?
Oh, for sure. And what I was gonna say earlier is like, I don't like the attack on October 7th, but it wasn't out of nowhere.
Yes,
know,
that's the point. It was
people
not
who
from-
are oppressed they're under international law have the right to rise up. You know, their civilians should be protected, but they have the right to rise up. You know?
Right. If you look out of context, then you can say that the Hamas, what they did, that was not
You
right.
have 75 years of context, but
Right.
but the American public doesn't know that 75 years of context. You need to go and utilize the library. Google is free. You know, decolonize
Yeah, but don't you see
Palestine.
the tide is changing now?
Yes.
It's more and more people understanding the conflict.
Yes, which is
So
great.
you see the tide have already changed against the Israel.
Yes.
You see that, right?
Yes, of course.
Because you never see this many protests
No,
before.
not at
No matter
all.
what happens.
No.
Now it's all around the world.
Yeah, and
It's a massive protest.
it's amazing, and it needs to end. The occupation needs to end.
I think the Jewish people, they need to organize more themselves.
Yes. But Palestinians need equal representation in government. They need right to return. They need freedom of travel. They need freedom of movement. They don't need to be second-class citizens. The only thing that Israel has not tried so far is peace, is ending the occupation and lifting the Palestinian people up out of their second-class citizenship,
Yeah.
out of the apartheid. And the apartheid,
It's apartheid, yes.
we will know peace.
You can see that the Gaza they honked them from all around whole land, whole Palestine, and they pushed them. It's called open air prison.
100%.
3 million people in a
Yes.
small area.
And there are Jewish organizations like B'Tselem and Jewish Voices for Peace and Standing Together who understand that this is an apartheid, who stand in solidarity with you.
I think this is a good time that the Jews who they have the knowledge of the history and they know their own religion and they see what's going on. I think they should stand up, like you standing here.
Yes.
They should stand up in their own ranks.
Need to be.
The Jews have to stand up in their own ranks.
Yes.
And wake up their own community.
Yes. That's why I'm here.
That's very good. Thank you very much.
Of course.
We really appreciate that
course.
you understand the issue very well and you here on the right side.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
100%.
No matter what, we are human beings first. Wherever genocide happening, wherever innocent people being killed, we are against that.
Yes.
Doesn't matter the religion, doesn't matter the ethnic background,
Exactly.
where you belong to. As long as you're a human being, we even like to protect the rights of the animals.
100%.
What about the human beings?
Yes, exactly.
So if it's a Jew, it's a Christian, it's a Muslim, doesn't matter.
yes.
None of us are free until we're all free.
We're supposed to respect each other as a human being.
100%.
The world is turning into a global village, and look what we're doing on places like Israel and the other places of the world
Exactly.
where innocent people are being killed. Thank
Exactly.
you very much. You took your time. You came over here. I really appreciate that.
Of course.